From massive whale activity for Dogecoin and a bullish market structure for it to all the latest data and updates, there is a lot to talk about in this video, so let's see what exactly is happening. So first of all, we are now seeing positive momentum in the overall crypto market. From Bitcoin and Ethereum to Dogecoin and Cardano, almost all cryptos are looking pretty good right now. Although there is some sideways movement happening right now, we haven't seen any major price drop. And we are also seeing that investors are now showing more confidence in the crypto market. So the overall market sentiment is still looking pretty positive, and I think that we can expect another rally in the coming days. And now coming to the big update for Dogecoin, we are now seeing some huge activities from Dogecoin Whales. So as per data from Into the Block, Dogecoin Whales have become more active in the previous 24 hours, with a 111% increase in large transactions. It is important to note here that large transaction spikes are frequently associated with increased activity from institutional players or whales who are buying the coins. So what it means is that major investors are now participating in making huge Dogecoin transactions. It might be worth noting that every market cycle has an accumulation phase during which prices flatten and contrarian investors see an opportunity to buy at a discount. Another example of it is that about $40 million worth of Doge is being held by whales, totaling over 3.5% of their entire portfolio. So this means that major investors are now accumulating more and more Doge amid this huge buying spree. All in all, it is now pretty clear that whales are getting bullish on Dogecoin, and this massive accumulation spree can help in the continuation of this recent Dogecoin rally. And talking about another Dogecoin rally, its current price is now hinting that it has begun its journey to the upside. We can see here that from 14 to 24 March, Dogecoin's price rallied 30% and is currently hovering around 13 cents. It appears that the uptrend was a result of the falling wedge pattern that began on 28 September 2021. Since this point, Doge has set up 4 lower highs and 5 lower lows. So connecting these swing points using trend lines results in a falling wedge formation, which forecasts another 34% uptrend. Meanwhile, on 23 March, Doge breached the upper trend line of the falling wedge, indicating a bullish breakout, and since then Dogecoin bulls have been running wild. So seeing this price analysis, it appears that a daily close above 16 cents will flip the vital resistance barrier into a support level for Doge. Moreover, this formation is crucial in triggering a bull run since it acted as a key support level during the crash in 2021. So we need to keep a close eye on this barrier as it could trigger an exponential uptrend for Dogecoin. Meanwhile, we can see here that this on-chain data is actually supporting this bullish outlook for Dogecoin. So what we are now seeing is that there is a recent uptick in on-chain volume from 500 million to 1.73 billion in less than 24 hours. This 3.4 times increase in the volume suggests that investors, both retail and whales, are interacting with the Dogecoin blockchain and are interested in Doge at the current price levels. Moreover, the surge in volume has also caused the 7-day moving average to move above the 200-day moving average, creating a huge bullish crossover for Doge. On the other hand, Dogecoin's technical indicators are also supporting this bullish thesis. So we are now seeing that the momentum in the market is still overwhelmingly bullish for Dogecoin. It is now trading above the 20 and 50-day simple moving averages. On top of that, the 20 SMA has crossed the 200 SMA with the 50 SMA to follow suit. So it appears that this would be accompanied by the golden cross, which would be a major boost for the bulls. Moreover, Dogecoin's price action has now reinforced the bullish bias, which expanded the MACD moving averages. The green histograms are continually on the rise, whereas the MACD line has just ventured into the positive territory. On the other hand, the daily RSI value is transacting at 57 and looks headed towards the overbought territory owing to this recent buying spree for Doge. So everything is now nicely shaping up for Doge. The outlook for Dogecoin's price looks bullish from both technical and on-chain metrics. I think that a decisive move above the 16 cents price level will seal the deal for buyers and indicate the start of an uptrend in the coming days or weeks. And with that being said, let's come to Bitcoin for a minute. So we are now seeing that the overall trend for Bitcoin has remained pretty positive during the last 3 to 4 days. As of now, it has been trading over the 44K price level. And it is important to note here that this level is pretty crucial for Bitcoin, since if it serves as support, Bitcoin can easily clear the resistance around 4 to 6K. Besides, it is now moving above its important moving averages, including the 50-day SMA, and its daily RSI value as well as the MACD are also showing bullish signs. Meanwhile, it appears that this 44K level is a very robust position for Bitcoin. We are now seeing that Bitcoin is exhibiting a trend that indicates it may sustain its recent gains. And according to Bloomberg Markets Crypto Monitoring, a triangle shape on Bitcoin's price chart is compressing tighter and Bitcoin is poking at the triangle's upper end. So what we are now seeing is that if Bitcoin manages a successful break and closes above the 45K level, it can achieve more gains. And in this case, its price can even rise towards the 4 to 6K level. Meanwhile, we are now seeing that Bitcoin whales have been accumulating more and more Bitcoin ever since Russia started invading Ukraine. According to data from on-chain analytics firm Sandman, addresses with 1K to 10K Bitcoin have seen the amount of coins within their wallets jump by almost 8.3% since then. Moreover, about 2.2K addresses are at one-year high while holding between $4 to $4.2 million and $440 million worth of Bitcoin each. So this is very bullish for Bitcoin, as this latest data is clearly suggesting that Bitcoin's price is now ready to move to the upside in the near future. And now, another data is showing us that Bitcoin has been witnessing a growing correlation with the evolution of the internet since the 20th century. Moreover, Bitcoin has been following the footsteps of the equity markets and that of gold. And in a recent feat, the 90-day correlation between Bitcoin and S&P 500 hit a 17-month high. The good thing is that this growing correlation has been welcoming a host of new investors and adoptions for Bitcoin. And seeing this, it is now expected that a bullish close to Q2 could result in Bitcoin reaching its new all-time high around 76K to 81K. Now, one of the most positive things happening for Bitcoin is that it is now leading the way as investors seek adaptable hedging alternatives in the search for the new digital gold. So in light of recent events, such as the military crisis between Russia and Ukraine, many investors have sought alternatives to gold as hedging options. Now the thing to note here is that as we approach a digitized age, it is a prerequisite that alternatives to gold are equipped to deal with the future. And in this search for a contender to challenge gold's dominance, Bitcoin has shone the brightest. All in all, investors are now actually using Bitcoin to hedge against inflation and recession. And this is why everyone is expecting massive growth of Bitcoin in the future. And now if we come to Ethereum, we can see that it has sustained its bullish momentum. It is now trading above the 3.1K price level, and the overall sentiment is looking pretty positive for it. And seeing this recent price movement, Bloomberg analyst Jamie Coutts has revealed a very bullish forecast for Ethereum. He has recently stated that ETH would grow more than 100% from its current price. He sees Ethereum's utility and real-world uses as the argument for this very high valuation. And this is why Coutts has said that he sees the price of ETH growing to more than 8.3K, over a 100% increase from where it is currently traded. And with that being said, let's come to some important crypto updates. So we are now seeing that BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager with over $10 trillion in assets under management, is planning to offer crypto services. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink recently said that the investment giant is indeed looking at what's possible with regard to offering digital asset services and investments to its clients. He said that as we see increasing interest from our clients, BlackRock is studying digital currencies, stablecoins, and the underlying technologies to understand how they can help us serve our clients. So this is pretty amazing news for crypto, as BlackRock's entry into the crypto market will bring a huge inflow of investment into the market. Moving on, we are now seeing that Crypto.com and FIFA have signed a sponsorship deal for the upcoming World Cup scheduled to start in Qatar in November 2022. According to details from the agreement, Crypto.com will appear on advertising boards inside the tournament stadiums as well outside the football grounds. So this is yet another positive news, because we know that the FIFA World Cup features national teams from all corners of the world. And now, the tournament offers Crypto.com a rare opportunity to reach billions of people in a plethora of international markets. So this is going to massively spread crypto awareness among billions of people. And now coming back to Doge, we have just seen that whales are buying more and more coins. Besides, its price is also forming a bullish structure. So everything is shaping up pretty nicely for it, and we can expect more gains from it in the coming days. And that concludes today's discussion. Keep an eye out for more crypto news, and don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments section.